not now. I'm watching TV.
Listen to me. You'll never guess what we've been invited to.
Okay, what? The governor's ball?
No.
The opera?
No.
I give up.
Listen to this. Dear cousin Oswald, Pearl, Petunia, and Mimi. Mimi spelled M-E-M-E.
Oh, no.
We wasn't wondering if you might want to come see Fester in a Christmas play he's in come Christmas time. It's a real good play, and we think you would like it. You could stay with us even if you would like to. Glenda May said she would make you some more frog liver jelly, because she knew how much you liked it last year. Well, I guess that's all. Hope you can come. Signed, Cousin Elkin.
Not again.
Can you believe they have the gall to ask us back to that bear-roaming, outhouse-using, snake-infested Appalachian place?
I'm not surprised at anything those poor country bumpkins do. But hey, it would be a good laugh to see Fester in a Christmas play.
Now that's a scary thought. Our country cousins are doing theater?
You know, maybe we should pay them a visit. I mean, it's been almost a year now since we've seen them.
Not on your life. I will never forgive them for inheriting all of our coal mines, diamond mines, and oil fields from Uncle Zeke last Christmas.
That wasn't their fault. And besides, I guess we deserved it for never visiting Uncle Zeke while he was alive.
I don't care. All we got was a measly $100,000 apiece, and then you made us go and give it to them.
Wait a minute, that's right. Our country cousins are loaded now, aren't they?
It makes me want to cry every time I think about it.
Mimi, pack your bags, we're going to the country.
What? No, sir, not me. Nothing will ever get me back to that farm.
Not even your own oil field?
Not even my own oil field?
Or your very own coal mine or diamond mine?
Oswald, don't tempt me. You know how weak I am for material possessions.
Of course, it's the idea of the century. I'm calling Pearl and Petunia.
Although an oil field would buy me a lot of merchandise. Hello?
Pearl, pack your suitcase. We're taking a trip.
A trip? Where? Paris? Egypt?
Cricket County.
Great, I've always wanted to go to Cricket County. Again, but why?
I'll explain in the limo. Hurry.
Oswald, are you sure we have to do this? Can't we just call them or write them a letter asking for $1 million worth of oil?
No.
Hello?
Petunia?
Is that Petunia? Give me that phone. Petunia, Oswald wants us to go back to that place. Tell him you won't go.
What place? What are you talking about?
You know, the place with the outhouse?
You mean, but why?
Trust me, Petunia. This will be a very profitable venture.
Well,
I'll arrange everything. Now get the packing. Everything is all set. Oh, and this time, Mimi, let's try and be nice to our country cousins. Let's move it.
Okay, Fester, now you go over your part, and me and Brenda May will help you with your lines. We'll be the other parts.
Well, I don't know if I can be in this here play.
Sure you can, Fester, now just relax.
Yeah, you're gonna be the star of Cricket County.
But I don't want to be a star. I just want to play with my axe.
Fester, put that axe down.
You want to make your family proud, don't you?
I guess so, but...
Then don't say another word unless it's one of your lines.
We'll start with your first scene. You play a young shepherd who's afraid to go see baby Jesus because he never left home before.
I'll be the other shepherd. I say, look at that bright star in the sky.
Fester? Fester?
Huh?
That's your line.
I don't know it.
You say, that's the biggest thing I ever saw.
That's the biggest thing I ever saw.
I think we should follow it like the angel said.
Fester?
That's your line again.
I don't know it. Is it that's the biggest thing I ever saw.
This is where you say your next line.
I don't know my next line.
You say, I'm scared to travel at night.
But I'm not scared. I got my axe.
Fester, you are a shepherd, not a lumberjack. Now say your lines right.
Say, I'm scared to travel at night.
I'm scared to travel at night.
So let us go forth and see if what the angel has said is true.
That was good, Brenda May.
Fester, say your line.
That's the biggest thing I ever saw.
Your next line.
I don't know.
You say, I'm scared to travel at night.
Well, then carry a lantern.
That's your line.
I'm scared to travel at night.
We have to go if you want to see the baby in a manger.
Fester, say, I reckon it's okay as long as you go first.
I reckon it's okay as long as you go first.
So the shepherds traveled to Bethlehem to see the baby Jesus.
Golly, fella shepherd, would you look at that pretty baby?
I'm
Looking at it
right now.
right now.
I'm looking at it right now. Fester, have you not studied your lines at all?
No.
You can't really well if you don't study them.
But I'm no good at this stuff.
Fester, you only have 4 lines. I know good and well you can remember 4 lines.
Here, Fester, I'll write them all down for you so you got them in one spot. Glenda May, read them off to me.
His first line is, that's the biggest thing I ever saw.
Got it.
I reckon it's okay as long as you go first.
You go first.
I'm scared to travel at night. And his last one is, I'm looking at it right now.
I'm looking at it right now. Okay, Fester, I want you to know these by tonight.
We can't have our only brother forgetting his lines in the Christmas play.
Fine. Can I go play with my axe now?
Go on, but I want you studying.
Hello? Anybody home?
Brenda May, look who just wandered through our cabin door. It's our cousins from the city.
What a nice surprise!
Oh, she's squeezing the life from me. Cousin Oswald, you're just as pretty as ever. You'll be happy to know I'm still not married yet.
So what brings y'all out here?
We were wondering where your coal mines were.
Pearl, not so fast. We came to see Fester in his Christmas play.
Cousin Elgin's gonna be so excited to see y'all again.
And this will mean so much to Fester. Y'all come to see him as Christmas play and all.
And we would just love to see your diamond.
Petunia, remember, we came to see Fester in his Christmas play.
How about y'all can have a seat? I'm sure you're tired after your long trip.
Come on, Brenda May, let's go tell everyone our favorite cousins are back for Christmas. Y'all make yourselves at home. We'll be right back.
Bye now.
Ta-ta!
Poor pathetic hillbillies.
Oswald, if our country cousins inherited all those coal and diamond mines,
And don't forget the oil fields.
then why are they still living here?
How should I know?
Maybe they gambled it all away.
They don't know what the word gamble means.
Why don't we just grab a few diamonds and coal nuggets
And a few million gallons of oil.
and go home?
Because we don't want to insult them. We make them think we're here to see Fester in his Christmas play, and then we somehow make them think it's their idea to give us some loot.
This is all just too bizarre. Me asking them for money?
I really love the idea of me running barefoot through my very own diamond mine.
Just think, if I have my own oil field, I'll never have to ask Daddy for money again.
Maybe, dear.
What, Petunia? Dear?
Mimi, Bambi.
Be calm. Everything will be all right.
What are you guys even mumbling about? Did that deer just turn and look at me?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Shoo, shoo. She, dear, go on, go. What is it you want? Aren't you going to leave?
Petunia, you're talking to a deer.
Maybe it's hungry. Want some candy?
Oswald, he's going to eat you.
We're all dead for sure. Goodbye, oil fields. Goodbye, diamond mines. Goodbye.
Your little deer. That's right. Eat it all up.
Hey, it's like they have their very own petting zoo.
You like that? That was kind of fun.
Oswald, you might want to count your fingers.
Mimi, wake up.
What? What happened?
You fainted. Are you all right?
Oswald, I want to go home.
With or without your very own diamond collection. Now remember, you guys, we say we're here to see Cousin Fester in his Christmas play. We play this thing right, we can walk away with a small fortune. Knock on wood.
That was cute. How'd you do that?
I didn't. All I said was we could walk away with a small fortune. Knock on wood.
I think someone's at the door. Should I answer it?
No, don't. It's that deer. Come back to get me.
Just stand there, why don't you? I'll get it.
I can't look.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Mrs. Basil. Are you the lady of the house?
Bite your tongue.
Are you Glenda May?
I don't think so, ma'am.
Then you must be Glenda May.
Yes, ma'am. I is Glenda May, and this here is my country bucking sister, Brenda May. We sisters.
I see.
We was just about to cook up a helping of pork innards and collard greens. We sure would love for you to join us.
Maybe some other time. I'm here strictly on business.
Now, don't be too hasty. We want you to plop yourself right in this chair and make yourself at home.
I'm sorry, I simply do not have time.
Mimi, that's enough. Is there something I can do for you?
Are you, Mr. Elkin?
No, ma'am. I'm Oswald Tippenheimer III. Elkin's my cousin.
Dear, I simply do not have time for this. Could you please inform them that I dropped by to deliver this notice?
What's this?
It's a condemnation notice. I'm with the local housing commission, and this property they have to be vacated from this property by December the 24th.
Wait a minute. You mean you're throwing them out of their home?
This home has been condemned. They have until the 24th because it is a hazard.
It may not be the White House, but it's certainly not hazardous.
Well, according to the standards set down by the commission, this property is a dangerously sight to behold.
Well, so is your dress, honey, but we're not asking you to move out of it.
Well, I'll never.
That's obvious.
This is ludicrous. This cabin's in perfectly good shape.
Listen, I don't have time to discuss this matter. I have other notices to deliver. Now, they must be out by Christmas Eve, or the dozers will come and doze your cousins down with the rest of this riffraff. Oh, and have a nice day.
Oswald, can they do that?
Looks like it.
But this place isn't dangerous. It doesn't make sense.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, it really doesn't make sense why someone would wear that dress with those heels.
Maybe that was a great imitation of the twins. Do it again.
You mean when I says I'll cook up a helping of pork innards and collard greens? Yep, I gotta go fetch that there well water and then go milk that there barn and that there cow. Shoot, if we even had a barn, all we got is that outhouse in the middle of that cornfield, and that's where I hide to chew my snuff. I love my snuff. That sure is good chewing. Well, look who we have here.
Brenda May, did you hear what I just heard?
I sure did, Glenda May.
Mimi, I can't believe you make fun of my sister that way.
Making fun of me, she's making fun of you.
Nah, she wasn't making fun of you.
You.
Hold it. Mimi, apologize.
Oswald?
Mimi?
Fine. I'm sorry you caught me mocking you.
Mimi?
I'm sorry.
Well done, Joe! Look what we have here! Ain't this a nice surprise?
Cousin Elkin, our dear cousins came to see Fester in his Christmas play.
Well, that's a mighty fine thing for you to do.
Me and, Glenda May are Fester's directors.
Yeah, and I wrote the play they're doing.
Say hello to Tennessee Williams for me.
It's about how baby Jesus scripted a man who died to forgive us of our sins.
We call it our Forgive and Forget play.
That's 'cause when Jesus forgives us of our sins, he forgets about them. Donna Joe wants me to tell you she's got a part in the Christmas play, too.
That's nice. What part do you play?
I hold up the star so the shepherd can follow it to Jesus.
Broadway, here she comes.
Donna Joan is one of the most important lines of all. She plays the angel that tells Joseph they're having the baby Jesus. Go ahead and recite that scripture verse, Donna Joe.
She will have a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus because he'll forgive his people of their sins.
Very nice. We are certainly looking forward to seeing Fester and Donna Joe in their Forgive and Forget play.
Where you been, Cousin Fester?
That dumb ugly mule wandered into the woods again.
How's that thing getting loose?
Have you been studying your lines?
I'm scared to travel at night.
What?
I'm scared to travel at night.
Honey, you've lost your marbles.
I don't have any marbles.
He's trying to study for his Christmas play. Good job, Fester.
That's the biggest thing I ever saw.
We're so proud of our new star.
I'm a star, too.
You're not a star. You hold a star. There's a difference.
They're both stars. Right, Pearl?
Oh yeah, stars.
I reckon it's okay as long as you go first.
Hey, Fester, probably go outside and study some more.
Yeah, so you better say them without your notes.
Well, I'm looking at them right now.
Also, I'm gonna say something about.
Glenda May, Brenda May, wouldn't you like to show the girls something outside?
Huh?
They've never seen the barn. Wouldn't you girls like to see the barn?
I don't think so.
Sure you would, while we have a talk.
We would just love to see the barn. Come on, Mimi.
What did I do wrong to deserve this? Come on, Donna Joe, you can go with us.
I'm scared to travel alone.
Faster! Go to the barn with the rest of them!
Looking at her right now.
Well. Look what we have here. Back together again on Christmas. Who would have thunk it?
Cousin Elkin, has anyone from the county seat been up here speaking with you recently?
You mean from town?
Yeah, serving you papers for any reason?
Not that I know of, cousin. Why do you ask?
Well, before you arrived, a lady was here and gave us this.
She said to make sure you read it.
Well, shoot. I'll read it later. I want to spend some time with my family.
I think you need to know what it says. It's a condemnation notice.
Condemnation.
It means they judge your house to be too dangerous and you have to leave.
By Christmas Eve.
Well, who says?
The county. It's a legal document. They've supposedly inspected your place and have declared it to be condemned.
You mean we have to move from our home? But this is my Uncle Zeke's place. His daddy's daddy built it for his family.
Elkin, have you seen anybody up here checking the foundation, inspecting the structure?
Not that I know of, Cousin Oswald.
See, that's what I mean. This isn't making much sense. I think we need to have a serious talk with this Miss Basil.
If we don't, there's not going to be much of a Christmas for you and your family.
Out by Christmas Eve, but where are we going to go?
Oswald, you might want to come to the barn.
What is it?
The big wooden building out back.
I mean, what's wrong?
Mimi stood behind the ugly mule and it kicked him.
Mimi kicked the mule?
No, the mule kicked Mimi.
I'll be right there. Cousin, don't worry about anything. We'll figure out something.
Look on the bright side. You could always stay in the barn.
Pearl, don't help.
I heard they keep you nice and warm.
Let's go, Pearl.
What are we going to do? I've lived here my entire life. How can they just kick us out like that at Christmas now? This ain't good. This ain't good at all.
I've never heard anything so funny in my life.
I wish I could have been there to see it.
It was worse than Esther, although we really shouldn't be laughing.
Hey guys, I wouldn't be laughing if I were you. Mimi's on her way in.
I can't help it. I can just imagine the look on her face when the mule kicked her.
Pearl, stand behind me. Hey-ho! Hey-ho!
Settle down, yo mule. Settle down, best.
Guys, I'd settle down if I were you. Mimi, are you all right?
I'm glad my physical ailment delights all of you so.
We're sorry, Mimi. We know you're in pain. Here, come have a seat.
But Brenda May did tell us not to stand behind the mule.
I was just trying to pet this stupid animal. I was just trying to be civil. I was just trying to be nice.
But let this be a lesson to you. When a mule kicks you, don't kick it back.
Like I was gonna sit there and be done in by some dumb animal.
Did somebody call?
No, Fester, just go study your lines.
That's the biggest thing I ever saw.
That's very good, Fester. Run along now.
Pearl, were you able to make any sense out of that condemnation notice?
Not much. I'm not even sure it's legal.
You mean this Miss Basil is not from the county housing whatever?
Not likely.
But what reason would she have to get rid of our cousins?
I'm not sure, but I intend to find out. Where's Elkin?
Hopefully shipping that stupid mule off to Canada.
Him and Donna Joe went out to go get a Christmas tree.
Who feels like celebrating Christmas anyways? I say we con some money out of our stupid cousins and go home.
Mimi, don't use that word while we're here.
What's wrong with the word cousins?
No, con. Don't use the word con. If they know we're here to bluff them out of an oil well or diamond mine, they'll never recover from the hurt.
So we can say con, but we can't say bluff?
Guys?
No, I'm serious. We have to be very careful about what we say and when we say it. They're not smart enough to catch on to our little scheme. So we'll play our parts, get a nice little Christmas bonus, and move on. They'll never be the wiser.
Hey, Donna Jo, how are you? Fine. Look, I got us a Christmas tree to put up in here. And I found this too.
Donna Jo, how long have you been standing there?
I don't know.
Oswald didn't say a word about us deceiving you.
Pearl?
It's a lovely tree, Donna Jo.
And I found this too.
Oswald, look, she found a little toy wallet. Donna Jo, why don't I help you decorate the Christmas tree?
What about the condemnation notice?
Elkin, come on in and have a seat. We need to talk to you a minute.
Sure thing, Cousin Oswald. I'd like that. Mimi, your leg feeling all right?
Yup, it's definitely doing all right when it's swollen double the size.
We need to get down to the bottom of this paper that was served earlier.
You say no one from the county's been up here checking the place out?
Not that I know of, cousin. Not since that nice man from New York City was here.
New York City?
Yep. Said he'd like to help us clean up them there oil fields that Uncle Zeke left us in them wheel last year.
Help you clean them up?
Yep. Said he'd like to help us clean up that nasty oil. So he took what he called a pump and sucked that stuff right out of there. Now wasn't that neighborly?
Was there money involved?
That's what was so nice about it. You know that nice man from New York City didn't charge me one halfpenny to clean up all that oil?
I don't like where the story is heading.
Elkin, don't you realize you gave away your oil fields?
Oh, no, I didn't, Cousin Oswald. The fields are still ours. It's the oil that's gone. Shoot, now I figured we can at least grow some vegetables in them there fields. You know, cucumbers, tomatoes, the likes.
But I was a swindler, a con artist,
Don't forget neighborly.
What about the diamond mines?
Now here's where it gets real exciting. So he comes back, you know, that nice neighborly man from New York City, and he says he'd like to help us clean up them diamond mines too.
You didn't let him do that for free too, did you?
No, ma'am, Cousin Pearl. I says I can't just let you take them diamonds for free.
Good for you.
I says this time I'm gonna pay you. And you know that nice neighborly man from New York City charged me only $50 to take away all them diamonds?
$50? You gave away millions of dollars worth of diamonds for $50?
I didn't have the heart to tell him that them diamonds weren't worth eating. Now almonds, they're some good chomping. But diamonds, they're as hard as a rock. You can't chew them, can't shell them, can't crush them up and stick them in a cake. Shoot, Fester, he broke 2 teeth chomping on them things.
He gave away all the diamonds?
And oil, what's left?
Don't tell me he came back and cleaned up those coal mines too.
All right, I won't tell you.
But he did?
Nicest man in the whole world.
Now you told me that man was coming back with stuff out here.
He'll be back, May. Just you be patient.
Oswald, do you see what I see?
It can't be.
is it what I think it is?
It is. It's
Gold!
Uncle Zeke left us some caves out back to play some extra animals.
Just like they did in Bible times.
But this.
in their backyard.
Elkin, don't you realize what this means?
Well, yeah, cousin. It means we need to get rid of this yellow stuff to protect the animals.
Nobody is this dumb.
Didn't you say that man from New York City was coming back up here?
Yep, said he'd like to help us get rid of all that yellow stuff that Uncle Zeke left us.
That man only told you the gold was dangerous and agreed to let him have it.
Not that kind of man.
I wonder why he hasn't shown up yet.
If it's that dumb, ugly mule, don't answer it.
Yes?
Hello, may I come in?
Hey, I told you not to answer it.
Has the owner of this house shown up?
I believe this is the one you're wanting to see.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Basil. Gather you have been thoroughly enlightened by the condemnation notice that I presented previously this Sunday.
Well, that depends
On what?
on what you just said.
Elkin, this is the lady that stopped by earlier that said you had to leave your
Fester, I want you to get yourself in here and study your lines.
I want to swing on my new swing.
I caught him outside playing on a tire swing.
But we don't have a tire swing.
He made one out of a tire he found.
And I can swing real high on it too, Cousin Elkin.
You were supposed to be studying your lines, Fester.
I've been learning them all day.
Heckle that mule.
Gotta study my lines.
Brenda May, please, we have a very important visitor.
Oh yeah, I saw you and that man down by the creek.
You silly girl. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't with any man. Now, Mr. Elkin.
I saw y'all talking and stuff. Don't you remember?
Obviously, you're seeing things. I just drove here in my car.
You know how your memory goes when you get old?
Wait a minute, Brenda May. Are you saying that you saw Miss Basil talking to the man from New York City?
I just drove here in my car. Of course it wasn't me.
Then I wonder who drove this.
Let me see that.
Well, not so fast.
Give that to me this very minute.
I
I
don't-
insist.
I don't think so.
Sounds like somebody with a secret to me.
Secret? You got a secret, lady?
Would you please get out of my face?
I gotta practice my lines. I'm scared to travel at
Well,
night.
I have an idea. Why don't you take a long walk off of a short cliff?
Well, I reckon it's okay as long as you go first.
Elkin, is this the neighborly man you were telling us about?
That's him, Cousin Oswald!
Donna Joe, where'd you find this wallet?
Down by the creek when I was fetching that old Christmas tree. I tried to tell him.
So that's what this is all about. She's working for the swindler.
Pearl, let me handle this. So that's what this is all about? She's working for the swindler?
And you come up here with your nose stuck up in the air.
You keep my nose out of it. It's perfect the way it is.
Well, it's the biggest thing I ever saw.
No, never.
Cousin Elkin, the donkey's gone again.
I'm scared to travel at night.
How did that thing get loose again?
Okay, everyone just freeze and give me your attention. Has anyone seen that old, ugly mule?
I'm looking at it right now.
Get out of my face, you fuck you. Now, I have the condemnation notice right here, and I intend to see that it gets carried out.
You won't get away with this.
Listen, we already have your oil, your diamonds, and now we want your gold. And we're going to get it, and it's all legal right here. So I would just suggest that everyone vamoose and have a very Merry Christmas. I know I sure will. Oh, it's a creature. It's a monster.
I got the paper.
What happened?
That was a very naughty thing you've done.
But there's gold in those caves. And I want it. And I'm going to find a way to get it.
Oswald, she's taking the gold.
Stop the car! Everyone, coming!
There's the mole. Where'd it come from?
Ma'am, look out!
Did it get her?
Yep, she's out like a light.
But what about her accomplice? He'll get away.
Oh, he can't go too far.
What do you mean?
Remember how I said Fester made a tire swing out of a tire he found? He got it off that guy's car.
What are y'all talking about?
I got it off with my axe.
Fester!
Well, I didn't mean to do nothing wrong, right? I just wanted to swing real high on my new swing.
Fester, you saved the day.
I saved the day.
And so the baby was born to forgive the people of their sins. And as he forgave us, so are we to forgive other people. Remember, Donna Joe. Every December when we see that star in the sky, let us remember the forgiveness that the Christ child gave us that night. The end.
That was really good, Fester.
Thank you.
You'll do really good in your play tomorrow night.
What about me?
Better than any Hollywood actor.
Sorry y'all can't stay to see the real thing.
We got to get back and get our attorneys busy on this fraud case. You know, maybe we can get some of your inheritance back.
Imagine conning some innocent hillbillies out of $1 million. I can't wait to see their faces behind doors.
Oh, heck, we don't want anybody to go to jail.
Sure you do. They're thieves.
You know, maybe we should forgive them and forget about it.
Forgive them? Come on, don't be so naive.
But that's what Jesus did, remember? He forgave us so we could forgive others.
You forgive people for wearing the same outfit as you or not inviting you to an important party, not for stealing from you.
So you're supposed to pick and choose what you're to forgive?
Yep, there are can forgives and cannot forgives. This is a cannot forgive.
Trust me, you don't want to forgive these people. They're not worth it.
Yeah. Don't you understand, Cousin Elkin? These people were bluffing you to get to your money this entire time.
Oh, just like you done, right, Cousin Oswald?
Right. Huh?
You told Cousin Paul you were here to bluff your way into some money this whole time. Don't you remember?
I don't think so.
Sure. You said they're not smart enough to catch on to our little scheme, so we'll play our little parts, get a nice little Christmas bonus, and move on. They'll never be the wiser.
Well, I was just saying that, you know, that.
Is that why you came, Cousin Oswald?
I thought you wanted to see me in my Christmas play.
Well, we did. What I mean is, oh, forget it. We came just for the money. There, I said it.
Golly, if y'all needed some money, you just had to ask.
Ooh, can I have some money?
Mimi.
Could you ever forgive us?
We'd really like to, Cousin Pearl. Is this one of them can forgives or cannot forgives? I'm confused.
So am I.
You know, whether it's can or cannot forgive, I know that we can forgive you. And don't you think another thought about it.
You can?
Well, sure. Just like Jesus forgives us of our sins, we can forgive you. That's what Christmas is all about.
I sure am glad we can forgive y'all.
I can finally put my mind to rest.
Oh, honey, your mind never even woke up.
Why is it that we are so educated, but you guys are always teaching us something?
I think it's because they're educated on the things that really matter.
So we can forgive the swindler too?
Oh, and that nice man from New York City?
Okay, you can forgive the thieves,
Hey!
but they still have to go to jail.
If they don't, they could do the same thing to someone else.
Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you guys come spend Christmas with us? Our way of saying how sorry we are for what we did.
You mean go to the city?
Sure, we'll show you the mightiest metropolis your eyes have ever behold.
That's okay. I kind of want to go to the city.
Do you have a house as big as this one, Cousin Mimi?
Oh, honey, my closet is bigger than this house.
Oswald, shouldn't we be going now?
I'll send the limo out to pick y'all up. Merry Christmas, country cousins.
Merry Christmas, cousins.
Mimi, what do you have in that bag?
Oh, it's frog liver jelly, of course. I'm gonna take some to Mummy.
Are you sure that's what you have?
Don't look at me like that. Fine,
Mimi,
let's go.
I can't believe you did this. I apologize for my sister.
That's okay. We forgive her.
Yeah, you do a lot of that, don't you?
Goodbye again.
What are you doing, Donna Joe?
Making sure Jesus stays warm.
Well, I'm glad we could forgive everybody, Cousin Elkin.
Everybody, whenever Donna Joe holds up this there star tomorrow night and Fester plays that shy little shepherd, just remember that baby Jesus died to forgive us of our sins.
Wow, Cousin Elkin, you said that super good. You should be a preacher.
Yeah, because that way you can marry me and Cousin Oswald when we go to the city.
Fester, go to the barn and get some firewood. It's getting dark.
I'm scared to travel at night.
How'd you like a knuckle sandwich?
That's the biggest thing I ever saw.
And make sure you walk around. You don't want to get kicked.
Well, I reckon it's okay as long as you go first.
Guess who the biggest nitwit in the world is?
I'm looking at it right now.
I'll get you for that one.